That shows how dysfunctional our government is, and it is partly because of this filibuster. The headline in the paper was, the jobs bill, 50 to 49 fails. How could it fail 50 to 49? That's 54.
Hasn't gotten his way. And that is now prompting, a change in the Senate rules that really, I think, would change the character of the Senate forever. And what I worry about would be that you essentially have still two chambers, the House and the Senate, but you have simply majoritarian absolute power on either side. And that's just not what the founders intended.
Used to be, if you had 50 votes, then there was they brought in the vice president, who's a Democrat, to break the deadlock.
We are on the precipice of a crisis, a constitutional crisis. The checks and balances which have been at the core of this republic are about to be evaporated by the nuclear option. The checks and balances which say that if you get 51% of the vote, you don't get your way 100% of the time.
Bill, there has been a quiet coup in this country where you now need 60 votes.
Mr. President, the right to extended debate is never more important than when one party controls Congress and the White House. In these cases, the filibuster serves as a check on power and preserves our limited government.
We never voted on this idea that you need
Bill,
6. Why should this
how many times the Constitution?
Yeah, the Constitution says a simple majority in the Senate. That's not what we have anymore.
No, the Constitution is filled with provisions that require more than a majority. You have to have 2/3 to impeach, to convict a president.
But not to pass legislation.
2/3 to pass a treaty.
But this isn't a treaty.
There are several things in the Constitution that protect us from majority tyranny.
What were the framers thinking about 218 years ago? They understood, Mr. President, that there is a tyranny of the majority.
If the Republican leadership insists on forcing the nuclear option, the Senate becomes ipso facto the House of Representatives, where the majority rules supreme and the party in power can dominate and control the agenda with absolute power.
You've got majority rule, and then you've got this Senate over here where people can slow things down, where they can debate, where they have something called the filibuster. You know, it seems like it's a little less than efficient. Well, that's right, it is, and deliberately designed to be so.
I say to my friends on the Republican side, you may own the field right now, but you won't own it forever. And I pray God when the Democrats take back control, we don't make the kind of naked power grab you are doing.
They want their way every single time. And they will change the rules, break the rules, misread the Constitution so that they will get their way.
The Senate is being asked to turn itself inside out, to ignore the precedent, to ignore the way our system has worked, the delicate balance that we have obtained that has kept this constitutional system going for immediate gratification of the present president.
This is the way democracy ends, not with a bomb, but with a gavel.